So thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. I just want to first, before we even get to the rescheduled exams, I just want to get your thought first on all of this controversy that we've seen concerning this particular JAM this year, a UTME examination this year, and what you make, of it.
Okay. This year, I would like to say I'm not impressed with the performance at all, and a lot of things actually went wrong. Many systems were not functioning. Many children were almost stranded. There were, you can imagine someone living in Ibadan and scheduled for the exam by 6:30 in another state, Ikire, in Osun State. There were a lot of irregularities, a lot of things that could have contributed to low performance by the students, by the candidates. And this actually showed in the results that we got at the end of the day. And a lot of them also got underaged results. There were no results for them. All they had was underaged. Instead of them having the results, was underaged. And I learned many of them paid extra to write as underage candidates. And I also learned JAMB told them only candidates that scored that age that scored 320 and above, we have their results, which I don't think it's so fair. And many of them will score 320. That's unrealistic. So a lot of things happened this year, a lot of irregularities. So I will say the JAM registrar has done well, and the board itself has done well by rescheduling the examinations.
We'll again get to that rescheduled examination, because we also heard from students yesterday who still had a bit of complaints. But I just wanted to ask you, when you look at this year and previous years, is this an exacerbation of issues that have been there, or this particular year was different? And what are, if it was different, what are the differences that you noticed?
Okay. This year we had a lot of complaints about distances. People that had to travel to go for a 6:30 a.m. exam this year. It's a lot of candidates were affected, and a lot of them couldn't leave a night the day before. They had to travel very early in the morning, and this could cause some anxiety for the candidates. And also, I think a lot of issues happened with the network of different examination centers. So this actually caused the decline in the success or in the performance of the candidates this year, of the general performance this year.
Is this the first time that JAM will be writing an exam at 6:30 a.m.? Because I can't imagine if you're going to write an exam at 6:30 a.m., even if it's within your locality, you still have to wake up as early as 5, which means that you get little or no sleep, let alone if you have to travel. That means that you have to at least be up by as early as 3-4 a.m. To get a bus, of an hour. That's a lot. Is this the first time that JAM will be writing that exam, scheduling an exam for 6:30 a.m.?
This is not the first time. But I think we had a lot of them traveling this year, more than the previous years. Because I see a lot of parents complaining this year. It wasn't as bad as this last year. It wasn't as bad as this 2 years ago. So a lot of them traveled this year, and considering the insecurities in the nation, it's not even advisable for children of that age to travel as early as 5 a.m. We don't have that luxury of safety and security any longer. So that's my take for this year. It's really went bad. It went bad.
And again, to reschedule the exams for, I think some were written yesterday, and I listened to, we had our reporters in these affected communities and areas, and I listened to some of the students still saying that some of them did not get the text messages. Some of them said they arrived as early as 6, and they've not even started to write the exam. So again, like you mentioned, the anxiety that would cause. When you look at the time where, in between the duration of time where JAMB and Professor Ishak Alalade apologized, and then the rescheduling of the exam, some people have said it was too fast. What do you also make of it?
That's my take exactly. Was too far. I didn't even expect them to start so early. I was expecting next week. Maybe they should give them a week to prepare or something. But calling them immediately to start writing again is not so fair to the candidates. It's not fair. They should have given them enough time to prepare. Maybe a week.